Dr. Kemi Lawrence, is Friday, October 11th, 2024. I'm not feeling good because of the weather, the hurricane force winds, and the debris and all this different thing that entered the air. I'm on the road traveling, and some of this stuff is like literally on the Atlantic into Africa and Europe and everywhere. It's just crazy. Thanks for the greetings. This video is about the IPOB struggle and the continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu and the situation in the southeast. Nigeria is sitting down on a standstill. And if Tinubu does not liberate that area, nothing changes. Now, the first thing I want to tell the Biafrans and the IPOB factions out there is that first things first, we have to agree on one thing. Buhari is not dead. He's alive, and very much so. He's alive and is running his show from Daura now that he's not in the government. My dad sat down with me some 5 years ago and told me everything about the cabal running Nigeria from Daura, Katsina, Buhari's hometown. Do you guys realize that Buhari has been the leader of Nigeria 3 times in my lifetime, and I'm 60 years old? How about that day that I filmed those kids, those 7-year-old school kids that live across from my house in Ajah, Lagos? And I asked them, who was the president? And the kids said, President Buhari, Muhammadu Buhari. They now asked me who was the president when I was 19. When I was a kid, I asked them, because they're kids, I asked them to ask me who was the president when I was a kid. They should pick an age. And this kid somehow picked 19. And I said, okay, I was an adult. 19 is adult, but the president was Muhammadu Buhari. And they were like, no, it's a lie. Do you see why you shouldn't recycle leaders? 7-year-old kids are telling me that it's a lie, and I'm making it up. When Buhari has been ruling us forever, military, civilian, twice. He's alive and he's running the show. If Tinubu messes up or misfires, they'll remove him. That entire cabal. He's working for them. It's just a puppet. Tinubu has not looked into the plight of the southeastern people. Now, everybody's super marginalized now that the economy has been ruined by him. But the Igbos have been marginalized from day one. I've been saying it since 2016 when I was really actively following the Biafran struggle and everything going on over there. The 18 to 25-year-olds in Port Harcourt prison still need to be released. If you want to call them terrorists, why don't you give them the rehabilitation you gave the Boko Haram kids? I mean, it's Nigeria, right? Everybody's Nigerian. Well, let me talk about these governors that I marked pink on this list. These guys are the worst betrayal to the Igbo people. These governors that I marked here are the worst betrayal to the Igbo people. Okay, Governor Ikpeazu, Governor Umahi. Dave Umahi is a minister for something, works or something. Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, and of course Hope Uzodinma. Hope Uzodinma is notorious for supporting the government. I think he's in the ruling party. No, yeah, he's in the ruling party, APC, supporting the government and the atrocities down there. You're supposed to protect your people, Mr. Uzodinma. Mr. Governor, you're not supposed to be doing this nonsense you were doing in the last 8 years. Now, let's get back to this list. Nigerians, you must educate your kids. I don't care if you're Yoruba or Igbo or Hausa or whatnot. Just educate your people, because there's a lot of lies that have been inserted into the media. The mainstream media reports what they want, okay, because they own the newspapers and the TV stations. I'm not mainstream. I don't give a fuck about them. I am an independent journalist who's retired, and I will keep speaking my opinions, because that's all I do now, opinions. So they created a security outfit of their own. How many security agencies does this country have? Does Nigeria not have Army, Air Force, Navy, NCDC, DSS, Civil Defense? If they're there's any country that has a lot of security agents, it'll be Nigeria. They've even approved FRSC to carry guns. Okay, I'll do a different video on that one. I'm for it though. Let's go back to these governors. So while you're creating security agencies, somebody strategically placed Fulani herdsmen all over the southeast, especially in Ebonyi. They killed a lot of people there. I have friends whose loved ones were killed in Ebonyi, friends in America, whose mothers and all were killed. They were calling home, calling home. Herdsmen has gone through the community and killed people. And these governors didn't act. I just remember when you were there, it was horrible. There was a lot of bloodshed. So now they think it's IPOB doing the killing when it's really strategically placed herdsmen in that area. They're coming in from that Nasarawa side, sponsored by politicians. I do not give a damn. You could know me, I grew up in America, so you hear the word fuck all over this video. So they created the security outfit, yet another one. When they were tired using the army and the army were getting killed, and I don't know, the security agencies, ordinary something. America will use police. They will be carrying army to come and destroy the people. IPOB wasn't taking chances, and that's the one thing I commend Nnamdi Kanu for. He wanted to protect his people. So he created ESN, an elite group of young men trained with uniforms and all to protect the people. The Nigerian government couldn't catch up because ESN was protecting the people from the headsmen, something the government should be doing. They couldn't catch up, so they now created their own Ebube Agu. Ebube Agu, my foot. President Tinubu, have you looked into President Buhari's past activities with Ebube Agu? Who is Ebube Agu? I have jam questions now. The person I want to ask this jam question has already been fired. Bichi, Magaji Bichi, the monster at DSS. Whoever is at DSS now, I think this is one Yoruba man. Can you please tell the Southeast people who is Ebube Agu? Is Ebube Agu the DSS? Is Ebube Agu, jam question number one, is Ebube Agu the DSS? Number two, is Ebube Agu the army? Number three, did you mask Ebube Agu as DSS and army operatives to go to the southeast and kill people? Those are three jam questions. Because what you guys did with Ebube Agu, the government outfit, is genocide. Ebube Agu quietly committed genocide and nobody said anything among the Southeast Forum of Governors. If you don't like my video, fuck off. I'm telling you what happened. I'm an investigative journalist. Ebube Agu is a combination, alleged combination of army and DSS who went in there and eliminated people. They would say they're killing the IPOB boys who are killing this one, that one is killing that unknown gunmen. Look at the narrative, unknown what? When Biafra War happened, there was no ICC, International Criminal Court. Yakubu Gowon got away with a lot. Now there's ICC. People of the Southeast, I can only tell you, I don't live in Nigeria anymore, I ain't coming back in Jesus' name. But I can only tell you, you should rise up and file papers at the ICC. Anybody who lost a family member in Orlu or any Ebube Agu areas, they committed genocide under your nose. It must be heard. File against these fools. All of them are in the 70s, 80s, 90s now. Sooner or later, they'll be gone. Get justice. I'm Dr. Kemi. Please wish me well. My chest is paining me, gone. The cold is too much.